Hello everybody, this is Keith Henry reporting from the Physical Education Complex on the campus of Coppin State University, where it's a bad news final for your Coppin State Eagles as they lose to Division II Chestnut Hill from Philadelphia 76-73. The big problem Coppin had tonight was turning the ball over, and Coppin did that more often than they need to. 15 of their 20 turnovers occurred in the first half. Chestnut Hill made them pay, outscoring them off of turnovers 18-5. Again, 76-73 the final score. Chestnut Hill, the Griffins, defeat the Eagles here at the PEC in Coppin State's home debut. You know the mantra of head coach Michael Grant, to win all your games at home and to split games on the road. Again, that's not going to apply here because they just did not take care of the ball. A lot of those turnovers were careless turnovers, bad passes, really bad passes. Folks couldn't exactly catch it, couldn't handle it. Coppin just did not do the job taking care of the ball, and that really hurt now. But there were some positive highlights as Coppin, down by as much as 13 in the first half, tried to make a run, especially toward the end of the first half, down 40-28. They came back to within 40-33, especially at the end of the first half. Lucian Brownlee converted a three-pointer at the halftime buzzer to make the score 40-33 in favor of Chestnut Hill, and to attempt to have Coppin get some momentum going into the second half. It did work in the second half as Coppin scored the first 7 points of the second half, tying the game at 40. But here's the key. The Griffins responded right after that, going on a 10-1 run in the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds of the second half to take a 50-41 lead with 14:18 left. Leading the charge for the Griffins, Demetrius Isaac, the guard, scored 18 points on the night to lead 5 Griffins who scored in double figures on the night, especially coming off their 24-point loss at Southern New Hampshire the last night. So for the Eagles, they moved to 0-8. They're still looking for their first win. Chestnut Hill moves to the 500 mark at 3-3, and they go to face Holy Family in the next couple of days to play them and get back in conference. So let's go to Coppin. Leading the charge for Coppin was DeJuan Clayton. 19 points on the night, led all scorers. He scored 17 of his 19 points in the second half as he helped lead Coppin on the comeback trail. They were down by as much as 11. 71-60. They were down with 3 minutes and 9 seconds left. Coppin comes back to within 2 points twice in those last 3 minutes, but they couldn't overcome it as they had a couple of 3-point attempts go wide, and that didn't exactly work for them. Trey Thomas had a 3-point attempt from the corner with about a second left. That didn't go in, and after that, it was over. Coppin State comes out on the short end of a 76-73 defeat. Leading Coppin in rebounds, Blake Simpson with 10. He led everybody in rebounds with 10. Leading Chestnut Hill, Doc Pay, your help, stepped up with 9 rebounds, nearly having a double-double because he had 17 points on the night. Again, DeJuan Clayton led with 19, followed by Trey Thomas, who had 16. They were the only Eagles to score in double figures on the night. And it's not going to get any easier for the Eagles as they travel just 45 minutes down the road to Washington, D.C. and the Verizon Center, where the Georgetown Hoyas await them. And that's a bigger, stronger challenge that Coppin has. The question is, can Coppin get that mojo back and try to get that first win over there? And that's going to be a tall task for them. The key is how this team starts. And this team has not started well for the majority of the season. They start off falling behind, and it's tough to work it forward as to come back and try to get back into the game. Can they get off to the good start against Georgetown? And even once they do, can they stay on top of them and finish the job? It's up to the seniors, and it's up to these guys to determine what they will want to do in order to get that first win. You want some momentum going into the MEAC season, which starts January the 4th against South Carolina State here in the PEC. But you want to ride some momentum going into the conference season. And to do that, you got to find your way to get some wins. These guys go on the road right now for the next 4 games. After Georgetown, they go to Clemson, then they go to Akron, and then they go to Buffalo before coming back here December 15th for the next home encounter with Division II Goldie Beacon. So hopefully, guys can learn their lesson from tonight's loss, and they can apply it on the road and maybe see if they can pull a few shockers here and there. But the key is they have to take care of the ball. They can't hurt themselves. And a lot of the turnovers, like I said, were of the self variety. That is it from here at the PUC. Keith Henry reporting. I will see you at Georgetown. We'll do a little pregame, and we'll try to get a little postgame here and there going. But this is your man Keith Henry. I will see you next time. God bless. See you.